everyone? It's your boy, Spaceman. I know I've been off for a while. Just kind of dealing with some, what you'd say, soul searching, life problems. You know how it is, etc., etc. And I think this video is just going to be short, sweet, to the point. Because I'm usually, I'd like to think, a pretty upbeat guy. You know, I like to think that I do what's right because it's right. And like Batman always said, that's all the reason you should need, right? I'm sure a lot of you could understand this dilemma of just, I guess, always feeling like something's missing. Something isn't quite where it should be. All along, just feeling like the vital piece is missing. No matter how many people are around. My friends have felt that
Rapid
for
response
as long
team
as I
Alpha,
can remember.
Security Chief Blanchard.
Almost as long
I'll
as I
copy.
can remember.
I've barricaded the command center. Got a little dinged up, but I'll live. See if there's anyone left to save. Body cam's live. I'll keep eyes on
And
it.
about a month ago, I had this really, I'm just going to say, profound experience. I'll give you a little backstory on myself. I'm a 26-year-old man, and for about,
Blanchard Alpha.
I'd say,
3
16 of
genocide
those
staffers are
years,
missing somewhere in your AO. Locate and extract. I'm counting on their
I always
expertise to
had the
end this
feeling
outbreak.
like, we came from dust, we're going to return to dust. Full-blooded atheists. As atheists as they really could come. Honestly, there was even times where I would openly just try to find a Christian to argue with. I was one of those guys.
Too fucking close.
And for I honestly should have took that as a sign right there of one of the reasons why I was never happy. I thought I was happy. I truly did. I truly did. I thought I had a good foundation until I realized how flimsy it was. Some of my fellow dudes out there, if you're watching this right now, you probably know where this story is going, but I fell for a girl I shouldn't have. And did not end well, to say the least. And to say even more of a least, it's given me a scar I won't ever be able to take off. And I'm not talking about a physical scar, and not even a mental one. Anyone out there, if you know, you know. Let's just say I hate cheaters.
what you get.
but that's not the point of this video. Sorry, this is just really
Dumb fuck never knew what
not
hit.
the only way I know how to talk about it, even somewhat congruently, is to. Oh, that was the right one. Whatever, we're going with it. We're going with it.
Double points.
Guys, for the longest time, after that relationship crashed and burned, I realized how lost I really was.
Tear them to pieces.
I mean, lost.
One ugly bug KIA.
I got addicted to drugs probably since I was 17. I'm not talking little stuff either. I was addicted to heroin for about 5 years. Roxy's for about another 3. So I finally decided, when it had almost killed me, to finally go get some help. And you know, the sad part about it is I still, even in that moment, wasn't even really seeking help. I still was just trying to talk my way out of it. It's a really good thing that I had a good doctor at the time, because he called me out on my shit, which, you know, I really needed that at the time. I really did. It almost killed me. Honestly, it's a miracle and a half that I'm even here to begin with. For my friends, I've been lost for a while. I had a really bad day for a long time. I didn't know whether I was coming or whether I was going. I didn't even know where I was or where I was heading.
I've been in bigger firefights than this, believe.
It was just a bunch of nothing all the time. It was the sad part about it, because most of the time I felt like I couldn't even really feel anything. It was just nothing. Which I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's like normal for being super depressed. I'm not sure. But it was a really pivotal moment in my life that happened. And I just feel like I really need to make this and post it somewhere, just because I'm having a lot of trouble making sense of it. My worldview, the way that I've always thought about things. I know I'm new to YouTube and I'm new to all of this, and I have no followers or nothing, so I'm pretty much just speaking to the wind. Yeah, I just have to get this out there. Maybe somebody out there who listens to this can help.
Good, clean fun. Well, not clean per se.
But there's one night where, and I'm telling you guys, I was at the very end of my road. I didn't know if I could take it anymore. Like, I didn't want to be alive anymore. The loneliness of how it
That's
felt.
gonna attract some attention. Keep the hostiles clear. We need to build pressure behind that valve.
There are people around, but you still feel so alone. Or a woman that you loved very deeply just lost the spark, and not only having that betrayal, but being left with something that you're never going to be able to get rid of is also the most very difficult thing about it. Which led me to that night of where I really wanted to do it, you know?
Can't we just bust it open and take all the shit?
And this is from,
Suck it up, man.
well, now former atheist. Yeah. About to see where this is
Past the
going.
time, but my lips are drier than a camel's ass.
Here's the craziest thing about it.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
We're just sitting on my bed, thinking about if I were to take myself out, how would I go about it? How would I make it the easiest for the people around me? Because at this point, I'm thinking, you know, there is really no point. Like, I'm tainted. Like, what self-respecting girl out there is gonna want goods so damaged?
I am not giving
Because
you the
I am
satisfaction
one of those guys, you know, call it old-fashioned or whatever you want to call it, but
Wait,
you know, I want a wife and family and kids, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. Looking back at it retrospectively, I think it's the only thing I ever really wanted. And that, I guess, just not having that, not having the way my life, not the way I envisioned it, making a lot of bad choices, stupid choices,
moments like
very,
this give a man time to think.
very stupid choices. I ended up ruining myself. And you know, the funny thing about it is it never happens quick. It's a slow descent. It's just
One
a
less
slow
mouth to feed.
descent until you don't even realize what's going on until it's too late. But also, I apologize. I'm not trying to be depressing or anything like that. Even still, but luckily, I'm still trying to make sense of it all, but I know this sounds crazy, but I really think I had a moment with Jesus. This is coming from a former heroin addict. Trust me, my memory is shit, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. 2 months ago. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. But just remember, like, laying in my bed, contemplating on whether
One more item
I'm gonna
dropped
try
off
to
the shopping
stick
list.
this out
better
and
be worth it.
whether to call it quits. You know, because, I mean, in my mindset that I had, I mean, you know, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? You know, we're all going to the same place anyway. You know what I mean? But then this video came on YouTube. Super random. Super random. I don't know if it was just like that algorithm on my side or what necessarily was going on. But there was a quote. There's a quote from the book of Matthew. And it said, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I'll give you rest." For some reason, that struck such a chord in me. It struck such a chord in me. Because I've had such a long time of just feeling like I
Max armor.
had no
While you're at
rest.
it, if you got something to take the bunions off my
We
feet,
all
I
know
will
what
take
type
it.
of rest we're talking about. I'm not talking about the tired, physically tired. I'm talking spiritually tired. Just spiritually, mentally tired. Exhausted. For the longest time. Honestly, like you're drowning and you don't even know. Sorry about it. But I thought to myself, you know, what's the worst that could happen, you know? I mean, worst thing is that
Oh, I'm gonna
pray
need a whole
and ask,
bottle of antacids after
and
this.
nothing happened, and I'm just right back where I was before. So that's what I did. I closed my room. I closed my bedroom door.
Marking Hailstorm target.
And I don't know if it was just because I said the right prayer at the right time or what happened. I mean, in retrospect, I didn't even say a lot. All I said was, "Please help, and I'll give you everything I am." Man, the craziest part about that whole thing is right after I said that, right after I said amen, it's like feels like the heaviest weight just chunked off my shoulder. Like it was never there to begin with.
Up goes the fucking beast.
For the first time in a long time, I felt like I finally gotten this. Yeah, I finally
Extractions available in your AO.
could be allowed to be broken. could be allowed to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like. I didn't even think it was possible. I don't even really know what I'm trying to say. It was at that moment. But right after I said amen, it was like just this warmth that just came over me, like in my chest. Like that hole in my heart just filled up. But the significance of it is I have tried everything to fill that hole in my heart that just seemed to always be there. Always trying, always failed. I tried to fill it with drugs, didn't work.
Fuck you and your
Tried to fill it with sex. After that relationship absolutely crashed and burned. Didn't work. I tried going to parties. I tried hanging out with friends. Everything under the sun I tried. Nothing worked. My friends, what I'm trying to say is the moment I called on Jesus Christ, it worked. I feel this peace inside myself that I can't understand. You know, I used to be crazily anxious. That's even gone. You know, there was once a time where I thought I really didn't even know how to cry. I'm telling you, the first week after that whole experience, I probably cried more than I have in my entire life, and that's absolutely insane to me. I think I'm gonna try to go to church regularly, and also get a Bible and read it. I think that's something I need. And that's the crazy thing about it.
Rapid Response Team Alpha, Security Chief Blanchard.
Is that I needed
I've barricaded the
I
command
needed a
center.
woman in my
I'm
life.
a little dinged up, but I'll live. See if there's
Some
anyone
type
left
of
to say.
friends,
Body cam's live. I'll keep eyes on
status,
it.
or whatever you find. Life, family, all that. All of that is what I needed to make myself happy, to be fulfilled, to be satisfied. they were.
Be advised,
Till Jesus
we lost
came.
contact with 3 of our scientists in town trying to stop the outbreak. Find them, bring them home. We need
Now
brain power as
I'm
much as
having
fire.
so much trouble making sense of it all. Because now that I have it, I don't want to lose it, you know?
Double points.
It's crazy because I feel found, but I still feel so lost. Like I still don't know where I'm going.
Sorry you came here yet. Well,
No, this is
anyone had to show up.
probably not a great
It was you.
introduction to the spaceman. Like this is
Step the fuck back. That's an order.
I never thought I'd ever become a Christian. Ever. And then God turned my world upside down. I promise more upbeat content in the future, but this is it's just my world has been turned completely upside down. There were a lot of things that I thought I knew that I do not know anymore. It's
Looks like you're
in a
going up your
wonderfully
buddies a bit.
difficult time, if that makes sense. Being alone, yet you're not alone. It's a weird new feeling for me.
Max armor.
It definitely beats being alone. I'll tell you that for sure. But ever since then, it's like I feel it like all the time because it's where the hole used to be. Like I feel his presence all the time. I don't know if that's just like him comforting me or maybe try to nudge me in the right direction. I don't know. I have to ask him when I get to the other side, I suppose. Oh, my friends. I just wanted to make this video to get this out there. Maybe it help somebody felt like I did. Just friends, let me say, after all that happened, I mean, I can feel it. Things are getting better.
Bonus
They
points.
really are. Something that I thought completely like inconceivable. I thought I was always just doomed to be sad and alone and everything in between that also wasn't good. But now I'm learning that that isn't the case, and I am loved and I am valuable. There's someone above
Turn them to
who does love me.
pieces.
Wants to see me do good.
Watch your 6. There's gotta be more crawlers out there.
Well, from a life that I've lived, it's pretty pretty hard thing to comprehend. Oh, they say Judas betrayed Jesus for 33 pieces of silver. I can definitely say for certain I betrayed him for much less on a daily basis.
That must have been
Guys,
Dennis
I'm
Griffin.
sorry for that.
Church groundskeeper. Good guy. Seems his luck didn't stick around in the end, though. Wonder what the key's for.
Max
All right.
ammo.
Let's see what
I
you've
don't
been
know
keeping
what
locked
the
up
future
in here.
holds.
A handbrake.
I don't know what
Griffin
tomorrow
planned to do with
brings.
that.
But I do know that there's a God out there. He's got our backs, even though it doesn't always feel like it. I don't know if he needs to hear this. He'll ever find this. Please no.
I'm here to fuck around.
Jesus,
Max armor.
it's never too late. You call on it.
Insta-kill.
I used to think that it was all crazy but no. No, my friends, it is not. I hope this helps. I hope this helps somebody know that you're at the end of your rope. God will tie you up. You can go from there. Just know. Jesus loves you. And wants the best for you. Thank you for listening, guys. Truly, I really need to put this out there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, nice to meet you. Most of you probably are, because considering how I just started this channel. Thank you.
Don't ever get in my
Boy.
space.